We had an interesting start with the trio fire, because a very good friend of us, who is organizer, and he's like a spider in the Stockholm club world, in the music world. This was his dream team, so to speak, and he wanted us to play at his twin brother's bar in Stockholm. So we agreed, we're nice people, we agreed to do this for him. And we set up in the bar and we played a kind of free jazz, wild, frantic, amazing evening where the bar personnel, it's this mythical concept we did. The bar personnel had to hold the bottles so they didn't fall down from the bar. It was amazing.
It was acoustic, the show as well.
Completely.
But great.
And I think we agreed pretty soon after that, let's meet again and see what we can do. Fire will always be this super democratic thing. We talk about everything and we try the ideas together.
As the trio works, we have the kind of, the bass riffs as a foundation. It's almost like a mental piece. When we put the piece together, like the different parts, and then we get help from usually Marian Valentin, singer, to get some melodies, some lyrics put together, ideas. But it's all very loose, and it's just based on a vision. And then the musicians, when they come in, they make it happen. So, yeah.
It's important to share. I mean, we have some basic ideas about the riffs and the texts and how they should work, but it's it's open for the musicians to jump in and say, hey, let's try this. Or sometimes we even ask someone to make a simple arrangement with the horns or something. So it's really give and take.
All three of us have many projects, many bands, record labels, web pages. I mean, we do a lot of stuff around the music and in the music with different bands. And we are pretty much tour all the time, together or separate. So it's a struggle to find a good balance between the projects.
Each project feeds the other projects.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I have my working groups, which is basically The Thing and Fire. And then I have a lot of small projects that I do just one-off gigs and short tours, but Fire and The Thing is the groups I tour with.
We stand on nothing, can't remember it all. Uncertified, exposed, troubled and unknown.
I need the regular groups and I need the occasional groups as well. That gives, it feeds each other. For us right now, it's a very interesting time because we have a lot of work with Fire as a trio and the orchestra, much more than we expected in the beginning. But also next year will be a special year for Fire because we're going to do a large theater project in Sweden at the Royal Theater, where Ingmar Bergman was the boss for many years. So it's a big thing. So next year we'll only be touring in the summer, and the rest of the year we will be based in Stockholm. So that's going to be a very special occasion to work together in a different context. I live like 800 meters from the Hungarian border. So Hungary, I have a lot of really great Hungarian friends. Became really good friends after I moved to Nickelsdorf. And I played quite a lot in Hungary, like the last 10 years or so. And it's a really good scene musically, and the food is great. But I think most of all, it's a great mentality. I really like people here. It's of some weird reason, not just a connection with Hungarian language and Finnish language, because Finland is one of my favorite countries in the world, just because of the mentality of people. So I think there is some kind of connection there. I have to think more about it maybe, but I like how people are here. It's much more relaxed in a way than Central Europe, I would say.
Relaxed and straightforward and no bullshit. I like it as well.
Heavy burdens of certainty, it ties you up, it ties you down. Heavy burdens of certainty, it ties you
I also have great memories, of course, from playing at A38 a few times, and the Siget Festival. The shocking size of the festival was amazing. I also like to get clean in Budapest. I have a lot of good bathhouse experiences here.
It's a good scene and a good audience. I mean, not just here, and I played a lot here on the boat, but also in other places. We had really great audiences, and also people that likes to talk afterwards and like to be part of what the music is. So, and that's important. It's a problem when you play a gig and you're, of course, totally into the music and then everyone leaves. That's kind of bad. But in Hungary, in general, people stay more and they want to talk.